Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Let's Stay Gamers, and welcome. So today we're in the world of medieval engineers to have a look at one of my small prison camps. Now, this is a project that I'm adding towards my roleplay village. It's hidden somewhere away in one of the large forests, away from both villages and out of sight and out of mind, so no one's going to be coming across it and breaking out any of these prisoners. So in the roleplay terms, this is where the people would be sent. Oh, there's just been a murder, I think. But this is where people would be sent to actually do some hard labour after maybe they've committed a crime in one of the village, maybe they've tried to do some robbery, or they're a bandit and they've found some sort of plot, and this is where they'd be sent to be punished. So I'll just show you around the basic idea of the place. So we've got these log cabins where everyone can stay. So I'll just move inside one of these to show you. So we've got a basic fire pit, we've got a workbench so they can actually work within the day. So let me see if I can get through the door. There we go. So we've got a workbench and some tools, as well as the fire pit itself, and a nice simple bedroom. Now, across the side of the camp, obviously you need a massive courtyard. We've got guard towers watching both ends of the camp. So we've got one large one over at that perimeter end and another large one at the end. So you can see everything that's going on in the camp, as well as to see if anyone is trying to break people out. Now, so we've got a few other huts, and on the outer perimeter, we also have some hidden traps and different things for the prisoners to actually do in their time here. So the main one is to transport and move these rocks around, but you can also employ these people in all sorts of different slave labor techniques as long as they're in your prison camp, if that's what you want to do. It sounds a bit cruel. So for the fences, you can see that I've made it look like barbed wire by actually just connecting two pieces of rope, two poles like this. So if you ever do want to do a perimeter fence wall like this, it's a quite simple and quite effective way of making it look like barbed wire or some sort of electrified fence rope. I mean, maybe not an electrified fence, that might be a little bit too far in the future. We've got a gate here to exit the camp that might be reinforced or have a door added to it in the future when the doors get actually added into this game. But I'll show you one of the escape tunnels around here now. So this is the little toilet, actually. I've not shown you this. So we've got the little toiletry area here that probably stinks a lot and would smell horrible if you were here in real life. But inside this little room here, so if we creep into here, hidden under this bed, you probably can't even see it, we have one of the escape tunnels. So let's select that and pull the bed away and push it to one side. Just move it over there, throw it to the side. We have an escape tunnel. So the convicts have been digging through this so they can actually escape, or maybe even smuggle supplies into the actual camp itself. So you see we've got a ladder, we've got some barrels, some extra stolen loot. Oh my god, what happened up there? So we'll continue going through the tunnel and we'll see up that later. So you can see we've got some supports, we've got some extra barrels of loot that have been stolen, and then we have an exit to the perimeter defense. And then when I was building this, I was really thinking of movies like The Great Escape and how they escape through the tunnels. And I wanted to do a much smaller tunnel, but the characters just was really struggling to fit in. I mean, even at daylight, this is a bit hopeless. Maybe we'd have to cover it up with some branches, some leaves. So what have we got here? So we've got some scrap wood, and if we cycle through the scrap wood, we could actually try to add some shrubbage to actually cover up the entrance to this tunnel. We'd have to add that over there, maybe seal the entrance up a little bit smaller to hide it away from the camp. But as we turn this to actually night time, you can actually see how hard it is to actually see in the dark. So it's just a small little outcrop, and where most of the rest of the camp is actually lit up, and you can get a great view from the guard towers. So this was just a little bit of a project that I was working on, and hopefully it's inspired you to come across with a few more designs. I'm thinking of building a much larger concrete prison that has much more advanced sort of systems, but I think for the roleplay sort of scenario village, this is the perfect little camp that I need for that scenario. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you